Like I've bought in a property before where the listing agent didn't even know that they could have just moved a wall over, turned a bachelor into 2 bedroom, and then turned the commercial space into a smaller, space. They didn't need 1,600 square feet to run a corner store, right? So we just made it smaller, a 600 square foot niche hair salon. And then I took the rest of the square footage and I gave it to the bachelor. I made that into a really big 2-unit building. We increased the rents by over $1,000 just by doing that one move. I mean, it obviously cost a bunch in renovation money, but by seeing those opportunities of what other people don't see, and by you being able to buy something on sale or get some favorable terms, which there are favorable terms out there, I think there's an all-time high for people selling with vendor take-back mortgages right now. Just go on realtor.ca, type in VTB in the filters, and you'll see a whole bunch of them coming up all over the place. And it doesn't mean that people aren't open to it, but if you know how to have a proper ask for those things and don't just do it right out of the gates, if you pursue a property that you like as far as you can, traditionally, it just doesn't work. And you let that seller know, like, hey, the only way this might actually work at the very end is just to bring up, self-financing. Like, would you actually finance this property a little bit? And I think we can actually make something work here, right? And if you can actually get face-to-face with the seller and not go through your realtor, and then the realtors are talking, so it gets from you to your realtor to the next realtor, and that realtor to the seller. I mean, just try to get everybody at the table and say, look, this is what we propose, and this is why it's going to work, and this is why it's a benefit to you. Especially if you don't need the money right now and you've got a lot of equity in the property, your capital gains are going to kill you. But why don't you try this, option instead? You might actually like it.